Now's the time, Portal Master.
Hey everybody, it's Mike and Connor with SkylanderNuts.com. We're here today to do another Skylanders Trap Team character review. Now Connor, on this table we have one character left that we have two versions of. That means I'm going to have to help you out a little bit with the gameplay part, alright? And what character is that?
Cobra Cadabra!
That's right, we got King Cobra Cadabra and Cobra Cadabra. Both are maxed out with attacks, and we've chosen two different paths, so we'll be able to show you all of the different possible attacks for Cobra Cadabra. But first, do you know what Cobra Cadabra is?
A snake in a basket.
Snake in a basket, that's good. He is a snake in a basket, and he has a little flute there, a little horn. What do you think he does with that?
Plays music?
Plays music, that's right. He is probably trying to charm other animals because, yeah, that's right. Snake charmers, right?
Yeah.
He's probably had, since he's in a basket, he probably was snake charmed himself once, right?
Yeah, and he had, when he played the song, he jumped out and started dancing.
That's right. He probably did a lot of that. Now, he actually belonged to the Great Mabuni. He was a very popular magician throughout Skylands, okay?
And snake.
Well, no, he was just a magician, the Mabuni. Cobra Cadabra was his assistant, which, as a snake assistant, probably means he came up out of that basket a lot, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, Cobra Cadabra really wanted to be a magician, too.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted to do. Unfortunately, they belonged to this guild called the Mysteriously Mad Magic Masters of Mystery. Alright? And this was a group that basically taught all the magicians all of their tricks. Okay? And they would not allow Cobra Cadabra to be a magician.
That's me.
I know, I don't understand. Probably maybe because he was a snake, huh?
Or maybe because they didn't think he was ready.
That's possible too. Not sure what they thought, but they said no, he can't be a magician.
Yeah.
So the Great Mabuni decided to teach Cobra Cadabra himself, which was strictly forbidden by this group. Okay? But they did, and he taught him everything he knew, from how to make things disappear to how to charm snakes and probably other animals. He taught him everything. Alright? And fortunately, the Guild of Magicians found this out, and they sent some big giant rabbit enforcers to punish both of them. Okay?
They're probably not like little tiny rabbits. They're like bigger.
They
tougher.
were probably big muscular rabbits, right? Well, Cobra Cadabra was not worried. He pulled out his magic flute and he played a tune, and he put a spell on the rabbits and made them turn away, and it could not do anything to them. Now, this impressed the Mysteriously Mad Magic Masters of Mystery. Alright? And they decided, you know what? We should probably let Cobra Cadabra be a magician. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
So they allowed him to become a magician. And then later, he became a Skylander.
Yep.
And now he gets to charm evil all throughout the Skylands.
So it was like King Cobra Cadabra. If you can't bring him into older games, can you?
No, you can't bring Cobra Cadabra into the older games because he's new for Trap Team. You'll be able to bring him in Superchargers when it comes out.
If you did bring him in, like back to Giants or something, if you could play player versus player mode with him, and probably you could 10% chance of beating the foe.
Oh yeah, because they could battle each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe we'll get a chance in the future to do that again.
Oh yeah, like the Skylanders Trap Team. I mean,
Or
Superchargers.
That's possible. Alright, buddy. Well, let's take a closer look at these guys. Alright? They're basically in the same pose. The King Cobra Cadabra is a little bit white and yellow. It looks a little more...
And he's black and...
The regular one
blue.
is black and gold. So let's take King Cobra Cadabra off for a second and show this blue and black snake body. I was really interested in this character first because I thought he was going to be something like a G.I. Joe character. Like there was a Cobra Commander. I thought Cobra Cadabra was part of Cobra Commander. But nope, he wasn't a play off of G.I. Joe. He's just a snake in a basket. Here's his basket. He's on this weird air cloud, it looks like. I guess it's magic air, but you know, without his base, you could almost wonder if he would be an air Skylander for some reason.
Yeah, because he could float.
All right, well, let's look at King Cobra Cadabra now. You can see he's pretty muscular himself. You can see this muscle definition in his arms. He's got some fancy fingers
And
too.
hey, wait, if you look close enough, I saw some teeny little dots on that hand.
Yeah, those are his knuckles and his fingernails. They go into some pretty good detail on his fingers for some reason. But I guess that's just, you know, nice to have. But yeah, this one he's just all white. I don't know. I think
What?
I think they both look pretty good, but they don't. He's, you know.
Well, I noticed something. The gold. This guy, the King Cobra Cadabra's gold is lighter than the normal.
You're lighter colored? Yeah, it's more of a bronze on the dark one. Which one do you like better? You got a preference?
King Cobra Cadabra.
You like King Cobra Cadabra?
And
He's got orange eyes. I think that's kind of cool. Orange eyes opposed to yellow eyes.
And his basket's tealish.
Oh yeah, you're right. His basket is gray instead of the regular brownish basket color. That is kind of cool. Well, all right, buddy.
I wonder. Oh, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, fine.
But I was just gonna tell you. I wonder what he looks like outside the basket.
You wonder how long he is, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. Makes you wonder if he could jump a lot too, kind of like Rattleshake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's not the only snake Skylander we've had, but he is the first snake core Skylander I think we had,
Yeah.
as Rattleshake was a Swap Force member, right?
Yep.
All right, buddy. Well, unless you got anything else you want to talk about with him, let's get him in the game and try him out. Let's see if we like one of the paths better than the other. See which one of these guys can do more damage, or any damage at all, really.
Yeah.
He's pretty interesting. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back with a look at the gameplay of Cobra Cadabra and King Cobra Cadabra.
Charmed and ready. Charmed and ready.
Alright, Connor and I are back. We've got both Cobra Cadabras on the portal. They're ready to go. We're ready with our favorite Chaos Doom challenge to show you the moves of our Cobra Cadabras. Are you ready, buddy? Mm-hmm. Alright, let's get back into this game now. And you can start the wave. And we'll start off with Cobra Cadabra's basic attacks. Alright, the first attack is called Magic Flute. And Cobra Cadabra is this musical snake. So he shoots notes. And they go a pretty good distance across the screen, but that's something we'll see later is actually an upgrade. Because at first I don't think they went very far across the screen. Now, I am the purple Cobra Cadabra, the regular Cobra Cadabra. Connor is the King Cobra Cadabra. You can kind of shoot rapidly. I'm shooting kind of slow, but you'll notice that my notes are bouncing off things and enemies, and Connor's is not. That's due to our upgrade paths. We'll talk more about that later. You'll also notice that the regular Cobra Cadabra does significantly more damage than
I just leveled up.
King Cobra Cadabra. That's fine. So did I. There we go.
Woo.
And that is also
Power attack.
that is also due to another upgrade that we'll see in the upgrade path. So that's his basic attack. It's not that bad. It's pretty good. It does some decent damage. It is, you know, pretty fairly upgraded a couple times. There is a basic upgrade called Keep the Beat, where the Magic Flute attack does more damage when played to the beat of the music. I have no idea what that means, to be played with the beat of the music, but
Well, I think I know what it means. Like, the music of the Academy, if you play it on your flute.
no, honey, you can't play the Academy music on your flute. When you're attacking, you're just pushing the button, so it either does more damage or you have to push the button. Like, see how those are orange? Sometimes they're orange, sometimes they're purple when I shoot them, and sometimes I get that circle.
That circle
I think
is
that's another upgrade, but that's for holding down the button. Now, I'm not trying to hold it down. But see how some of them are different colors? I don't know if that has anything to do with playing it to the beat of the music or not, but either way, that's kind of not an upgrade to worry about too much. Alright, you ready, buddy? Let's show them. Go ahead and start the next wave. We'll show them the secondary attack for Cobra Cadabras called Cobra Basket. Now, let me do this first. When I hit the B button, oh, we'll listen to chaos.
Yeah, it's because it's trapped.
Yeah, that's okay. We're gonna have another difference between our chosen paths with this attack as well, because I am going to be able to shoot just one basket out at a time, like this, and you are going to shoot 5 baskets at once, and that is
Like
an upgrade.
this! Booyah!
Yep, that's crazy. Now, those baskets, when they're on the ground, you can see them pulsing. They will do damage. There they go. Connor can put them all out at once.
There you go, enemy.
Let's put them all by the box. A lot of them by the box. There we go.
There.
Now let the enemies kind of charge the box and
Oh, enemy.
maybe get killed by these things. They don't do a whole lot of damage when they're
Enemy
sitting there
rain.
pulsing, but
And snake rain, there it's called.
these are luckily smaller enemies. So here come the high fives.
Magic flute attack.
I don't think these high fives are going to get destroyed very easily by... Watch out, buddy, you're getting hit.
High five was just smashing them. I had to do it.
Well, he's coming after you, though, I think.
There we go. Hey, I can't even go there.
So, I don't know. It's... Come put some more by the box. It makes a good, like, booby trap, kind of.
Yeah, I'm just throwing snakes everywhere and waiting for them to fall on enemies.
You can do that, or you could just put a bunch of them by the box. Get anybody that maybe gets by. They're definitely helping with our attacks, which is nice.
I just leveled up and killed one person.
Yep. Alright,
Like-
so that's the Cobra Basket. And Connor throws 5 of them based on an upgrade called Basket Quintet from the Master of Baskets upgrade path. Those improve Cobra Cadabra's basket attacks. Alright, buddy. Let's start the next wave, and we'll show them the third attack, which is an upgrade attack, and it's called Launch Cobra. When you
Like
press...
this. Whoosh.
Yep, you will basically, it's a little dash attack, but it's done in a different way. It's not super fast, but he basically comes out of his basket and he goes into another basket, which leaves a basket behind that does that pulsating damage like we saw before.
Other than basket attack.
it does-
Oh, box.
It does decent damage, but I'm stuck and I can't see where I am.
Here you are. I put some things around the box.
There we go. Now he's...
Haha, missed me.
It's a little bit hard to aim, and it doesn't do as much damage as my magic flute attack, and so since it's harder to even do, I don't know why we...
I need to get back to the flute attack.
Yeah, the flute attack is just quicker and easier to do than that one, so...
That was good.
I guess if you want to put a few baskets down, that's not a bad way to get some baskets out there. Start, you know, booby trapping the land if you want to do it that way.
Booby trap.
Booby trap. Alright. Let's see, what other upgrades do we have? Oh, yeah. Well, we have an upgrade called Pungy Power that allows the magic flute attacks to travel further and do more damage. Like I said before, they don't typically go
Orange.
that far across the screen. I would say maybe half that distance.
But
Which-
Daddy, how much magic notes do you have? I have 1, 2, 3 if I can.
Yeah, you can do it pretty
Whoa,
rapidly.
you did 4.
Yep.
I can only do 3 for some reason.
No, I think you just have to hit the button at a... See, mine's the same. Alright. So that's another upgrade, the Pungy Power. Can't really see that it does much. And then lastly, we have Basket Party. Basket Party allows you to have 10 Cobra baskets active at once.
We don't know what that means either.
I don't remember what Cobra Cadabra was like before we had that upgrade.
Hey, Daddy, why don't you use your basket attack? I use
Well, we'll just worry about you.
basket.
There's Connor. He threw 5 out at once with his special move.
And
Now he
look,
throws another 5, and guess what? Those other 5 disappear, so there's no way Connor can have 10 baskets out at once.
Unless you just do them super fast and not let the other ones disappear with the...
No, they're still disappearing though, so it's... Watch, if you those 5 that you get out there, they stay out there a long time. And you want 10 of them out there that long, but it doesn't happen. So that upgrade is either
They stay long for 10
a
seconds.
lie, or it does something else that we can't tell.
Or maybe it lets the basket stay up for 10 seconds.
No, it does. It does not. Well, it might be 10 seconds, but that's not what it says. Now watch me as I do it. Whoops. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and as I get to 8, another one disappears. Not because there's 8 of them, but because the time is up. So if I can have 10 baskets at once, it's only if I can throw out 10 baskets, but I can't. I can't throw out the 10th basket by the time one disappears based on time. So it's possible that the King Cobra Cadabra's upgrade path with the 5, throwing the 5 baskets at once, has some sort of extra complication where it deletes the other 5, you know, and you can't have 10, because I can almost have 10. I can definitely have more than 5 when I throw it this way, but I can't get to 10 before an old one disappears. So still not a very true upgrade, but it's a basic upgrade, and I think you have to do that before you choose your path, so it's just one you'll have to buy anyway. Alright, buddy. Let's start the next wave, and I will talk about the upgrade path that I chose for the purple normal Cobra Cadabra, called Concerto Cobra.
Now I'll try running away.
Now, my first upgrade is called Reverb Riff, and the magic flute notes will bounce off walls and enemies and do extra damage. So we've seen that. We've seen them bounce. It doesn't bounce off the enemies that are they're bouncing off the wall.
I'll get the box guy.
Okay.
I'll protect the box for you.
Yeah, there's some walls down here in my well, I don't know what they consider a wall. I guess a fence, not a wall. There, bounce off something. Alright, so it does bounce in some levels more than others, and some enemies more than others. The next upgrade is called the Ultimate Flute Rock, and the magic flute does maximum damage. So this is another reason why you'll see my flute shot do so much more damage than Connor's.
You just defeat a wave.
Yep, well, that was a quick wave, huh? Well, let's start the next one, and I'll show my last upgrade, and maybe we'll get to your upgrades. My last upgrade is called Snake Charmer Solo, and you've kind of seen this happen already. If I hold, this will be interesting. I want to see if I can kill most of these enemies. If I hold the attack 1 button, or the X button in our case, it shoots that little circle out there, and it stays active as long as I hold the buttons. And it's supposed to make the enemies fight for you.
I think it has to be on there.
Well, there, it's on the enemies.
Oh man.
None of them look like they're fighting for me, though.
Oh, I saw on top of them with some hearts.
Maybe it doesn't. You know, none of the attacks of any of the Skylanders we've had that say that they take over the mind of the enemy or they make the enemy fight for you, none of them ever work. Perhaps they just don't work in the Doom Challenge. Maybe they work on the normal level in the story part of the game. I don't know. So,
Like, that song's kind of making me confused.
yeah. I can actually move it around too. If I hold the button down, I can move it around with the left stick instead of moving my character around. Now I saw some hearts there. Like he maybe was, see? He just kind of pauses. I don't think he actually attacks enemies or stops attacking us, but he does kind of pause for a second. So it does also damage while he's in that circle, and they typically die before they have any time to switch and fight for you anyway. Alright, so that was my upgrade path. We're just blowing through these paths today, buddy. Let's talk about
5 more.
we don't need that many, but let's talk about your upgrade path called Master of Baskets. So,
one of them is throwing the 5 baskets at one.
That's right. That's called Basket Quintet. Or Quintet. So the King Cobra Cadabra is throwing 5 baskets at once. That's a pretty cool attack. I like that one. Especially because those can do some damage, but they're basically just going to help you take out the enemies.
Enemies are bouncing back.
Yeah. Whoa, you get me now.
That's because they're
Alright.
baskets to keep bouncing.
Now, Connor, your other upgrade is called Call and Response. You shoot your Cobra baskets to make them more powerful. As you see,
Like that orange nose. Like the orange nose.
yep, they turn orange once you shoot them, making them more powerful. Shoot those other 2 and see.
Oh, they went away.
Oh, I want to see how much more they damage those bad guys.
That
Or
one does
you place them in
20.
the middle of the level where none of the bad guys travel. So placement is important, buddy.
20 damage still and 30 for a critical combo. 20 and 30 damage.
Yeah, it's not much different. 30's more, but the 20's not. So, and one last wave, buddy, to show them, well, a couple things, I guess.
Okay, so what's this upgrade gonna be?
Your last one is called a Tisket, a Tasket, and you want to throw your baskets and then press the B button to detonate all of them.
Hold it.
Yeah, hold.
I'm gonna damage. Poof.
So, hold it down.
And poof.
And it does a lot more damage, but it's a little bit hard to
Control.
set up.
Now let's just use our food attack and all she's got.
Yeah, so back to the flute attack again. Well, we also have to show them the soul gem attack, which is called Big Basket Bomb. Now, you want to press the Y button or attack 3 to launch into an active Cobra basket to create a massive explosion. So first we need some Cobra baskets down, and then Y button, jumps pointed at one, and it should cause a massive explosion to hopefully.
There! I just saw it, look.
You got a lot more choices than me. I don't want it.
If I get on my Y basket and boom!
I don't see it being too big of an explosion, but
Now back to the food attack. These guys are just like
Yeah.
getting up.
it's a little bit hard to aim and get the timing right, and the damage when done isn't very
Yeah.
great. So back to the flute attack.
And we just killed one.
Yep. Well, that's good because that was our last set of attacks to share.
Yeah.
Well, I really like how he moves. As we move him around, you can see how he kind of slithers like a snake in a basket. That's cool.
And yeah, I like the basket moves, and he's like dancing kind of.
Yeah, and I think the physical character is cool. I like the idea of a snake in a basket, and you know, I think that's pretty cool. But his attacks don't seem to be extremely powerful, and they're not really that interesting either. The best thing I can say is tossing the baskets out does a good way to do some extra damage all around while you shoot things with your flute.
And fire!
Holding this little circle around, that does a pretty good job too if you choose the Concerto Cobra path. But Connor's Master of Baskets path isn't bad either with the 5 baskets at once, so you can quickly throw out a bunch of those baskets while you start shooting them with your magic flute. Now, my path, the Concerto Cobra path, offers the best damage for the flute. It's 3 times as powerful as Connor's attack for the flute.
Let's see if you can set mine on fire.
I don't think I can, buddy. No, I don't have the power to shoot them.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking that since we both default to the magic flute attack the most, and the Concerto Cobra path upgrades that flute the most, that's probably what you're going to want to choose.
Well, I like the 5 using of the baskets, but...
Yeah, but you don't end up using the basket attack, do you? You start with it for a little bit, but then you get overwhelmed by the enemies and you go back to your flute.
Yeah. And, well, the 5 baskets, nice, but I saw, like, when you throw out one basket, your tail kind of, like, swings. See?
It swings out the basket, yep, in the direction that I'm in.
Mine, it doesn't really swing. I just jump and spin.
That's because you gotta do 5 of them.
Yeah, it doesn't look as cool as your tail swing.
True, but it takes me a while to get 5 out there. Now I can get a few more than 5 out there, but they will go away, and then I have to I have to spend more time pressing the B button, throwing them out there, than I can shooting things with my X button. So I'm probably not going to put that many baskets out there. You could get more baskets out there, but you're not going to do as much damage when you're shooting bad guys. But you can also shoot those baskets while you're shooting the bad guys to give the baskets more damage as well.
There, I just active all the baskets
before
time ran out.
So it's probably maybe very similar to the same amount of damage done. Whether it's done by through the baskets in a weaker shot or just by a stronger shot and no baskets. So he's kind of a cool character, but I don't see any real need to use him. He doesn't come in super handy on certain levels. He doesn't have a devastatingly large attack. So I don't know, you could probably skip him if you wanted, but he is rather cool and unique just as a character, just from the way he looks and moves. There's not any... I don't think there's really any other Snake Skylanders. The closest thing would be maybe one of the Swap Force guys, the bouncy guy.
Oh, Snake Shot or Shot Snake or something like that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's... Yeah, I guess he is a snake. But he's a special bigger Skylander. There's not another core Skylander that is a snake. But yeah, you do have to go back to Swap Force before you get the quick draw something. What was his name? There's a couple of them.
Rattlesnake?
Rattleshake.
Yeah, Rattleshake. He didn't have a basket attack though.
No, because he was a Swap Force guy, he was a little different.
But he did have a form just like King Cobra Cadabra.
He did shoot things, but I think he shot things better because he didn't blow them out of this gun. Now, this is not the best ranged attack either. There are other Skylanders that shoot faster, shoot more, and in multiple directions. These go straight. Some guys, like Snapshot, shoot like 3 arrows in a wide range, can take out a huge number of enemies. My guy's pretty powerful and can take out lots of enemies coming, but you still gotta aim right at him because of the straightness of the shot.
Right at you. Okay.
So, I don't know. Pretty good, but there are better. Like I said, the major part I like about him is just the character and his looks and who he is versus actually using him and playing with him. So, that said, we did build him up pretty quick. We did kind of like to use him. Shooting the magic flute, does a good job, but that's basically all you're going to use with this guy. Alright, buddy. You got anything else you want to say about Cobra Cadabra or King Cobra Cadabra?
No.
Alright.
Don't really.
Alright, well, that'll wrap it up then. Visit our website at SkylanderNuts.com where you can read his written review and see what score we gave him. And you can visit us again soon, and we'll have another villain or character review in probably another couple days. So until then, we'll see you See you soon.
Bye, everybody.